Thank you for being here in person and on Facebook Live. I'm Edna Matsuoka, and together with Reverend Yasuhiro Yama, we'll be conducting the monthly memorial service. Please join us in prayer. Ichido Kairi. Mediation Prayer, page 2. Let us seek the sacred mediation of young Konko Daijin, sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. May we seek the mediation anew with all our hearts and souls on this day of prayer moment. Young Konko Daijin sama, young Konko Daijin sama, young Konko Daijin sama, young Konko Daijin sama. Purification prayer. Through the way of mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes and misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance of our divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and ignorances from past generations. Guide us in our way of living to reflect your divine will, with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always running with you. Kami prayer. Reverently we pray. The goodness of heaven, gracious of earth, and those of the seas where your hearts love and been. In heaven and earth, the light that nurtures us all. In heaven and earth, the future for us all. For this world is born, for the wondrous works. Let us pray attention, Kami. Let us praise the divine parent of the universe. Kami loves and cares for all humanity. All those who live between heaven and earth, to revere Kami as a divine parent, to live in Kami's infinite presence, this is the way. Yet many not knowing the way are lost in the ignorance of selfishness. They suffer the cycle of misfortunes, great storm and sorrow. Our founding father, Konko Daijin, suffered many trials in this world. He held fast to his sincerity. Through his Kami's great blessing, and the other life of mutual fulfillment of family and humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parent which was fulfilled. Konko Daijin accepted the call to mediation, and leads to the mutual benefit of family and humanity. By this he taught the way of faith to all who sought him, expounding the blessings of heaven and earth. And he not the coming of night. By night we pray for those who grieve, seeking salvation for all who suffer. And he not the dawning of day. Though years passed, the world changed. He did not wait for plenty times, divine gospel mediation. Thus, within the sacred constant, the guiding principle for our daily life, the divine favor was received, and the rest of the mercy, establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation of Konko Daijin. By this wondrous revelation, we are given knowledge of the way, with all the hardships of this world, including the body and soul. The way of mediation teaches us eternal hearts to come, without regard for day or night, whether we are near or far. The way of mediation teaches us to pray with total trust. For living unaware of divine favor, we offer sincere apologies and pledges in our ways. Let us guard faith every day, seeking and rejoicing in your divine favor. Let us fear those in seeking and guide us to the way. Let us guide those who are lost and lead them to a life of purpose. Family is fulfilled in us, we are fulfilled in come. May this way of mutual fulfillment manifest in this world. May common wish for sure to see the well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, we earnestly pray.
Today's meditation message for the monthly Bible studies. In a sacred prayers, the Konko Daijin, the life of Tenchi Kairokan. On behalf of Konko Daijin, I, Yasugiano, say the following prayer. We gather here for the monthly Bible studies on this day, June 27th. 2025. We accept the service as the utmost expression of our gratitude for blessings we have enjoyed thus far. Through the virtuous work of Tenchi Kairokan, Konko Daijin in Emitama Spain. With this service, we especially seek honor and accept a wholehearted appreciation for eternal spiritual work of the deceased ministers, family members, and friends to provide the foundations of blessed lives. As head minister confirmation was here, I feel honored to get into the 48th year after succeeding the late Reverend Hariko Takahashi, who established this church as Bright Church of Confirmation of 1940. In the acts of this compromise, we have been received divine blessings. The time of our ancestors into our descendants. We receive blessings for living, and even after we pass away. The founder Konko Daijin really Tenchi Kairokan in the coming rule heaven and earth. People born and die within heaven and earth. They cannot live outside of heaven and earth. In memory and respect for our deceased family members, family friends, we pray that the virtues of Konko Daijin, Tenchi Kairokan, enable the Mitama to be fulfilled in that peace. This year marks the 85th year of the operation of a church in Washington. It has been possible through divine guidance and support all the people who have been connected to this church and the Mitama Spirit. We sincerely ask Tenchi Kairokan, the Konko Daijin, and the Mitama Spirit for your support and guidance for our engagement in pursuit of the faith. Konko Daijin, from this faith, receive your blessings by proximate faith. Not only you, but also grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and even further generations have received your blessings. Even the spirit of your ancestors be able to rest in peace, because you receive divine blessing through your practical faith. The blessing you have received stay with you forever. Therefore, you should build as large a foundation of blessings as possible during your life. Let us grant the blessing to the service, all present as well, those who will not be able today.
Nauru. Thank you. Kido hairei. Recitation of Tenji Kakitsuke, page 6.
きあみこんこ大臣ちんち金の神しみであれおかげは我が心にあり今月本日で頼むに
Praise to serve with all your heart, divine wisdom. Having blessings begin within, heart grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, one this every day pray. やみここ大臣天使金の神しみ来おかげは我が心にあり今月今日で頼み Praise you with all your heart, divine wisdom. Having blessings begin within, heart grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, one this every day pray. Adoration Prayer, page 7. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We bow our heads in prayer to our earthly enemy, living and such a gift of Kami's great giving. How happy and grateful we are. The mediation of the Konko Daijin does not stop for us simply. The protection of the divine parent embraces all far and wide. The blessings of Kami flow without limit through all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wondrous beyond our understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we praise the virtues of Kami. We honor the power of Kami. Shintoku Sanchi, page 29.
青い松れば天高く
青い松れば天高く愚がみ祭れば地は外し神の恵みに生かさるるみ幸いぞありがたき我が生き神の本当に次一人も隠る時のなく天地の神の守りと父かきの枝でなし神に尽くしみはよろずよに甘げく満ちて果てしなく神計らいはくすしくて人の思いぞ呼ばざる我ら今月今日やび祭りてひたすらに神の御影をたたえ祭らん神の秀よ仰ぎ祭らん喜怒拝礼 喜怒哀楽。Mitama prayer, page 12. Spirits of those who have gone before us, your heavenly life in this vast and endless universe, your duties made each according to your surrounding years. You will remember eternally. Your life is built from generation to generation on the foundation of our society and the roots of our families. Through the mysteries of Konko you enter the Konko faith. You walk the way of Konko Daijin, respecting the will of the divine parent. Young man's great merit is your faith to take the world beyond and your dear descendants. Our gratitude along with your loving favors. We hear that the ancestral spirits of our homes, our own divine spirits, we beseech you stand by and teach everyone, receive the favor of Kami and help us to fulfill our tasks as people without failing. Protect us, guide us, and enrich us, and may the rosary of your faith that we have down to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our homes. Protect us, guide us, and enrich us.
Monthly Renewal Service, Sensei prayer. Dear Midama Suite, with heartfelt reverence, we gather today to honor and express our deep gratitude to those who have profoundly influenced the Konko faith in the Konko region of Washington. The founding minister, Reverend Haruko Takahashi, Reverend Asataro and Fumiyasake of Konko Church of Amai, Reverend Masayuki and Kikuye Kodan, Reverend Masahiko Yoshino, and Reverend Sugako and Yoshino of Konko Mission Hall, Reverend Hidejiro and Toshi Kosato of the Konko Church of Kawanishi. And all the leaders with connect to this Konko Mission Washio, especially those who departed in the month of June. Florence Tamaribuchi no Mitama no Matsu Suzuki no Mitama no Clara Kimiko Hiromasa no Mitama no Iris Suzuyo Noguchi no Mitama no Nancy Chiero Oyama no Mitama no Catherine Semiko Araki no Mitama no Reverend Koji Hiromoto no Mitama no. Through the grace and love of Teiji Ainokan, we are blessed, like with, and surrounded by divine blessings throughout our journey. When the time comes, we return to the spiritual realm, completing the eternal cycle of life. I found the Konko Daijin told, those who are living between heaven and earth are blessed through the Tenchi Kaino Kami. Even after death, we shall also receive the blessings Tenchi Kaino Kami. Without living or dead, heaven and earth will be your home. The blessings of Tenchi Kaino Kami transcend time and space, and through divine mediation, we are guided to live amidst these blessings. The founder shared the light of the sun, the rain and fall, all divine blessings. People are born amid divine blessings. If amid divine blessings, and die amid divine blessings. Here, eternal spirit, your devotion, the Konko faith, and sincere effort in life have left a legacy that continues to inspire us. Your spiritual work and guidance have just sustained the Konko mission worshipper for the last 85 years. And we offer our deepest gratitude for your blessings. We humbly pray that through your righteous work at Mitama no Kami, Konko faith continue to thrive and bring blessings to further generations. Please accept our praise and prayers as together our heartfelt appreciation. Thank you for your enduring presence, guidance, and protection. ありがとうございます。
Now I will begin. Hello, Heidi. Sensei, page 36.
Yoyon no oyawa wanga ien no kami waga kami to kokoro tsukushite tsuki matsurana kokoro tsukushite tsuki matsurana to kimi oyan no kami tachi o umi no kon no kame ni no ashira o shizume kate kamai hatsu kon no kame ni yo no nari wai o mamori tasuke kamai kakuri yo no bienu sakai ni mashimase ro mi utsukushi min no mi kokoro wa utsushi yo ni kawarase tama wanzu saki mi tama no masaki kusaki wa e tamai kushi mi tama no kushi ni megumi tamai te kokoro zashi wa maki no ashira no uoki na kunagi wai wa musumu sunabe no yurumi na kuma kokoro kiora ni hange mitsu tome shime tamai ukaraya karaya waragi ai te kini kemi urai 銀のボロゲならぬを嬉しみ喜びもすことはみ心もすずやかに気を示し構えと申す花不思議のみ親の御霊花不思議のみ親の御霊花と音のみ親の神花と音のみ親の神
一度入りEveryone, let's read together page 73, the Konko Fatal Creed, prayer books. The Konko Fatal Creed. We believe in Sensei Kami, the divine parent of the universe, our founder Konko Daijin embraced common revelations and a divine mediator comes to the call to eternal mediation. Our continuing goal from moment to moment is to realize Kami within each of us. We are fulfilled to Kami, Kami is fulfilled to us. The happiness of everyone is Kami's greatest wish. We give thanks for Kami's blessings, mysterious, wondrous, and amazing. Blessings begin with our own hearts, hearts filled with harmony and joy. We pray wholeheartedly to Kami, today and every day. Trust Kami as our loving parent, finding peace of mind. We give our faith and service to Kami, each other, and our world, nurturing treasure, mutually fulfilled. We real those who have gone before us, spirit one with Kami, caring for us eternally. Respect and appreciate other paths, seeking that humanity towards spiritual fulfillment. Good morning again, everyone. Thank you for being here today for our monthly memorial service, and welcome back, Jason and Jaden. We're really happy to see you guys, and I'm sure that you're happy to be back in Hawaii. We missed you guys. And congratulations to Jaden, who graduated from university, and Jason, who came back to Hawaii, change of command, change of responsibility. And now you're back here in the 808. So being happy for all of you. And of course, our usual church members that come here, I really appreciate all of you for being here today. So again, today is our monthly service to honor and appreciate the Nikkama spirits who have gone before us. It could be family, friends, even our loved ones, our pets, and our mentors who have passed away. And by remembering those people who passed away, we are keeping them immortal. And we believe in immortality of the spirit. And by remembering them, we're keeping them alive. So dying is a separation of the body and the spirit. So our bodies return back to the earth, and our spirit blends back in with the universe, the life force. While we are living, while we are already a spirit in our bodies. So people think, oh, we become spirit after we die, but we are spirit right here, right now, in this suit. This is a body suit that the spirit is housed in temporarily. And you know, we are given the opportunity to use all 6 senses. You know, we can hear, we can see, we can smell, we can taste, we can touch, and we can feel. And through all that, we can enhance our spirit while we have this temporary, amazing Gundam bodysuit. And of course, when we pass away, we have to part with it. But really, while we have this suit, this amazing body that we have, enhance your spirit. So when you pass away and when your spirit is separated from your body, you are a very enhanced, cultured Nikkama spirit. And did you know that on an average day, about 150,000 people die? Yeah, about 150,000 people die in the whole world of all kinds of causes. But we usually don't think about other causes other than what's on the news. But people die of all kinds of ways and reasons, like old age, accidents, illnesses, suicides, murders, violence, drug overdoses, mothers giving birth to their children, they sometimes die. Babies trying to come into this world, they sometimes die. And people die of medical malpractice, loneliness, loss of purpose, etc., etc., etc. Many, many causes. On the other hand, approximately 360,000 babies are born every day. So that's almost twice as many people are being born into this world than the ones that are leaving. So this is the cycle of life, the cycle of life. And the founder Konko Daijin emphasized the importance of birth, life, and death with the following teaching. So the light that the sun shines upon us is a divine blessing. The rain that falls is a divine blessing as well. All humans are allowed to live in the midst of divine blessings. People are born amid divine blessings, live amid divine blessings, and die amid divine blessings. Gorikai to Toshimori Shino 1. And there's a follow-up teaching on that goes, because humans are born through the blessings of Kami, they must also die with the blessings of Kami. Therefore, if a child's birth is a happy event, then death is a much happier event since one becomes a Kami. The reason why death is so important is because people have not yet developed enough peace of mind to accept death. Practice faith so that you will be blessed with peace of mind. There is no knowing when one is to die. It is determined by Kami. It is too late to practice faith after a crisis has already arisen. People must always have faith, which will be strong enough for crucial times. Gorikai 3, Jinkyu Kyogorugo 23-1, 2, and 2. So again, there is no knowing when we're going to die. I don't even know either. And that's kind of like the scary part, because we don't know. We may wake up alive and well in the morning, but at the end of the day, we could, who knows, end up in the morgue. I've seen many cases where, because I work in a hospital, patients, they tell me, I was perfectly fine this morning. And now I'm in the hospital, laying in the hospital bed, and the doctor tells me I have full-blown cancer or some kind of other illness. And it's really mind-blowing, but it happens. There are times when people really didn't have to die, but they did also. There are sometimes that happens, you know? Like aboard the Ocean Gate submersible, do you know about that? Remember that mini submarine that imploded a couple years ago? And there's a Netflix documentary out, and I've been waiting for that documentary to come out. And I really wanted to watch it so badly because I was so interested in that case. I won't tell you too much of the detail because I want you to watch it too. It was so good, and I learned a lot. But the most striking statement made in that whole movie, and it might be a spoiler, but it was made by the Ocean Deep Director of Engineering, who said, it was culture that caused this to happen, the accident. It's culture that killed the people, 100%. Now that's pretty scary, the culture. So there are many red flags when they're making submersibles, and these really top engineers, very skilled, very knowledgeable, they're telling the CEO, you know, I wouldn't do this, like this, I see some flaws in this, but the CEO would not listen. He had a very bad temper and would not listen to all these red flags that were brought up. He either had to leave, so a lot of skilled professionals, engineers, they quit, a lot of them. You either have to quit or you have to keep quiet and just go with the flow of what the CEO says. But that eventually led to this big accident. So his ego got big. Ego got bigger and bigger and bigger. And when our ego becomes large, that's when accidents or incidents happen. We can gain great knowledge, fortune, and fame, but as soon as we get arrogant, something bad's going to happen. And you ask why? Why do bad things happen? It's because we forget that we got to this point through the support and love of our family and friends and through Kami-sama's blessings. When we become arrogant, we are denying the energy and the support that was so kindly extended to you. So now you're on your own. You're on your own. So perhaps to a certain extent, you will succeed, but you will struggle. When you can open your heart to the love and support of the people around you and to Kami-sama in gratitude, you won't have to tread water so much. You won't have to struggle so much. If you can listen to critique with an open mind, if you can perform your duties ethically with a humble heart of, I get to do this. I am allowed to do this with the grace of Kami-sama, with the grace of God and the blessings and support of people around me. The sky is going to be your limit. You can do whatever you want to because Kami-sama is going to support you and the people will support you. And Kami-sama will allow you to do everything. Change your mindset from the I'm going to work hard to gain a lot of money to be able to build a wonderful house and get a nice fancy car or something. So we change that mindset into I'm going to work hard because I am blessed and I want to help others as Kami's agent. Consciously be aware of your abilities to think rationally, walk, talk, move about, and be able to do the things that you're able to do. These are our greatest blessings, and they're the blessings that were right in front of us all this time. We just haven't noticed that. So when problems arise, think what I could have done for this problem to have happened. Like, how did it happen? Maybe it's because of me. Don't start blaming people off the bat. Like immediately. It's your fault, it's alright, it didn't happen because of you, it wasn't for you. But like start thinking, oh, what? Maybe I had something to do with this. Maybe, perhaps. And ask Kami-sama for guidance, and you will get the answers. Being appreciative about the things we take for granted on a daily basis acts like the headlights to the unknown future. Because we don't know 10 minutes ahead of what's going to happen. We're in the dark. We're in the dark. The future is darkness. But gratitude is like the headlights. That's going to, it's going to make you see forward to the brighter future. So we don't know what the next minute will bring. But if you have that furnace within your heart burning with gratitude and joy, and Kami-sama as your cane of support, you're all good. Kami-sama will carve out a path to eliminate your problems and you can live in peace. The problems aren't always bad though. We can learn from them and appreciate the meaning behind all that happens, even though it may seem like an inconvenience at that time, even though it may seem really like a horrible experience. Later in life, it's going to perhaps lead to blessings, and you're going to look back and say, hey, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So appreciate all things that happen and pray to Kami-sama of all the anxiety or worries that you may have. Because we all have anxieties. I have anxieties. People may think, oh, you're a minister, you shouldn't be worried. Yeah, keep trusting Kami-sama. Well, I still worry. And that's where we have to have the authority figure here. You spill all your worries over here and concerns and Kami-sama, since it's going to pray for you. So as we go about the rest of our day, let's remember to cherish the simple things in life. Be grateful for every breath and stay humble in all that we do. And remember the people that support us and always be grateful for them. And try to help them in whatever way we can. And let's live every day and every moment fully with appreciation for the people who came before us, even the Mikama spirits, people around us, and even strangers. And the blessings will continue to guide us. Thank you again for being here today, and let's continue to support one another with open hearts and open minds. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you for your argument results. Thank you for the message in Sensei. Edith Suzuyota novice was one of the Mikama I read. I remember she was very active in the Kongo Daijin. Actually, what I remember most is the Hiroshi, what they always accompany, drive her to the church. He parked the car over there, and same time, she tried to ask him, come inside. And actually, he came today. And one of the things in the Sensei, we not know when we depart, when we die. But one of the Kongo minister, Reverend Kurito Sensei, Yao-chan in Osaka, issued a book titled Kami-sama, I will become Kami-sama. Actually, this happened to the founder. He was told he's going to die on October 10th, and the lunar calendar show 10th, October 10th, and and you go and carry out your test the same day, you have to depart. And he did. So this kind of phenomenon is called kami agai. Kami-sama info your death day. But the founder said, do not try to find out when you die. But if you are so devoted in your faith, come and you want to know, you wish so strongly, you can ask Kami-sama the day of your departure. Here, the author said. It could be true, I believe. And one of the ministers in Kyushu, Reverend Kitaro Nakamura of Soeda Kyokai. It was about 45 or around there. I read article by the Konko organization. He was told by Kami-sama, you are going to die on this day. And he prepared his own funeral message for his own death. So this kind of Kami-sama photo the departure days. So he may not have made any fear for his departure. Actually, the founder said, this is like going to sleep. Our birth could be the same, I believe. We are born with this world. This could be becoming Mitama-sama, can be go into the middle world. So in Kongo, in North America, they use the term spiritual rebirth for death. It's a very good expression. Last time I said I am very special, made a rare palm rice, Shinpin Jews. And this means they say they are those who have this special rice, palm rice is the person who are protected by ancestor. And actually, ancestor had mission to these people. I want you to save us, ancestors. So maybe this could be, nowadays I believe this could be my mission by being Konko minister and serving Kami-sama could be salvation to Kami-sama. And every day I remember the name of the 9 people who perished by the accident of the Ehime fishery vessel and the U.S. submarine, submarine agreement, October 19 and 2001, February 9th. I try to remember the name every day, and I find their salvation could be actually through the people, the family members, who can develop comfortable thoughts to the people that I'm glad. One of the examples is one of the family members of the deceased killed come to Hawaii to visit the site, memorial site, almost every year. And when she comes to Hawaii, some people will welcome. They say, "Okae-nasai." Then the family will be so comfortable. So this could be one of the examples. Mitama-sama, this is family members could be saved. So when we, Konko-sama said, Mitama tai sensei, take care of Mitama-sama. Take good care of Mitama-sama. Then Mitama-sama respond to us to extend the care. This kind of mutual interdependent relationship between Mitama-sama and our human beings. So extending our thought, good thought, comfort thought to Mitama-sama can be a fulfillment of Mitama-sama. So remembering Mitama-sama, watching remember Mitama-sama, attending memorial service and so on, quite important. They respond to you. And I feel my family, my ancestors have responded to my presence, my life. That's my message. Thank you. ありがとうございました。天地のです。やび根高大臣天主金の神に死に願い、お金は我が心にあり、今月今日で頼み。With all your heart, one with tongue. Tongue's blessings begin within. Heart is grateful and caring in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever. On this very day, pray. Number one.
Page 54, ne? Number 2.
Page 54, number
2. Okay. Number 2. Kyoto has many people and many kamis. During the Heian period, the upper class people built the Enryakuji temple on Mount Hiei in the Ushitora northeast and the Yawata Hachiman shrine in the Hitsujizaru southwest. These were indications of their faith. Since the common people didn't understand why, the upper class explained it to them. To avoid being irreverent, one must build a shrine in the Ushitora northeast of one's property. This will prevent any curses. One must also build another shrine in the Hitsujizaru southwest to avoid any punishment. There will be certain punishment if this is not followed. However, if you do these things, there won't be enough space for your house. This will cause inconvenience. But if you practice faith, you will be allowed to use the land. Never forget this grace each and every day.
Number 3. Ito is the 12 zodiacal signs. These were later divided into 24 directions. People checked the lunar calendar to avoid certain directions when doing construction, but even when they tried to avoid a direction, they couldn't. The lunar calendar designates auspicious days and directions for construction. If you don't follow it exactly, even a minute mistake will result in punishment. The lunar calendar lists Hi Konjin, Suki Konjin, Toki Konjin, Saiha, Saisetsu, Shichisetsu Konjin, Hyobi Konjin, and Yome Torazu.
However, if you offer a sacred socket in each direction and practice faith wholeheartedly, you will be given permission. Don't forget the grace of having permission each and every day, then you won't be punished.
4. Earth punishes these disastrous earthquakes. The ground ripples from deep within. Only the ground moves not, but also the air. Thus it has been said since long ago that flying birds shall fall during earthquakes. Heaven shall not kill, they say. This is not true. See torrential rains, it kills. The sun is blessed, they say, but it too punishes. See a scorching drought. It tries to take people's lives in one stroke.
5. Construction work which follows the lunar calendar will bring punishment. Even if a direction is auspicious, it will become ominous in the future and punishment will result. Discard the lunar calendar and pray to Kami-sama for all things. Rely on Kami and practice faith.
6. No matter how strong, any person can be confined to bed by Kami. Konko-sama reproved.
7. Konko-sama imparted, you needn't make any distinctions between Shinto and Buddhism. By pointing out Buddhist and Shinto altar fittings, people are making distinctions. 2. Kami-sama says that Kamis as well as Buddhas all belong to the universe.
If there is a person who makes people worship at this Hiromayawa, only that he has received Kami's ways of faith from Kami. He uses these people for personal gain by telling them to donate a paper lantern and other items. As a result, they go to the Hiromaya for 1 or 2 years and 3 years at the most. 2. The things which Kami-sama creates for you are limitless. It is essential to have a heart like that of the universe. Kami-sama explained to me. It made me feel grateful and happy. 3. He added, the universe is not a passing fad. Something which is not a fad or nothing. This teaching became
Like they say, if you don't complain about everything for 3 days, you become a great person.
Yep. 読んだよ今。え？今読んだよお父さん。今聞こえんかった？She said, Sensei didn't read. I said, he just read. he just read, お母さん。
Different quoting words. No, my mom said, what is Sensei going to read? I said, he just did. Yeah, お父さんに言うと read a short one. あ、歌は歌でございます。お願いします。はい。おはようございます。Good morning. Thank you for attending. ただいまから歌を4つ歌わせていただきます。We're going to sing 4 songs. Page 57. 真実の栄光からです。お願いします。
人
信心の道をpage 60.
ました。See you next time. オンラインの方。
Yavi Konko Daijin Kenchi Kane no Kami Shini Nagai Okage wa oga kokoro ni ari kongetsu konichi de tanome.
Praise sincerely with all your heart, one with Kami. Kami is the Sensei within hearts grateful and caring harmony. Look to Kami always, now and forever on this very great.
Thank
you. Thank you for joining us. Just an announcement. Next week, Sunday, we'll have our usual Sunday service at 9 o'clock a.m. And after that, from maybe about 11 a.m., we'll have a Tanabata Star Festival tree decorating. So if you'd like to join us, you can take home your own tree and decorate with some origami and write your own wishes on Tanzaku. You can take that home for Tanabata Star Festival. So please join us. Thank you. Have a good week.